In the mid-19th century, France's wine industry was plunged into an unprecedented crisis. Cellars, once aromatic wines turned sour and undrinkable, with large quantities of wine spoiling during storage and transportation. Winemakers, confronted with mountains of substandard products, were desperate for a solution. The young scientist Louis Pasteur accepted a commission from wine merchants to unravel the mystery of wine spoilage. Immersed in his laboratory, Pasteur spent countless hours peering through a microscope, examining the turbid wine samples. After innumerable experiments, he made a groundbreaking discovery: tiny microorganisms were the culprits. He found that heating wine to 55 to 60 degrees Celsius for a certain period could kill these microbes while preserving the wine's original flavor and quality. The advent of this technique was not accidental. In the 17th century, Antony van Leeuwenhoek's discoveries laid the crucial foundation for microscopic understanding. In 1861, Pasteur himself debunked the spontaneous generation theory through a series of experiments and proposed the germ theory, which posited that microorganisms, or pathogens, could cause diseases and spoilage. At that time, industrialization was accelerating, and urban populations were surging. Milk became an essential food in daily life. However, raw milk was often contaminated with bacteria, leading to the spread of diseases such as tuberculosis and brucellosis, especially among children and those with weakened immune systems. Soon, the application of pasteurization expanded from wine to milk, offering hope for solving milk safety issues. Danish dairy expert J. Moldenhauer, then employed by the New York State Department of Agriculture, introduced pasteurization to the United States and implemented it in a city creamery in Kentucky. The U.S. experiment stations determined the optimal temperature and exposure time for pasteurization. Additionally, the contributions of New York philanthropist Nathan Strauss are noteworthy. He established pasteurization plants and milk distribution stations in many locations, significantly reducing the mortality rate among impoverished children. In practice, pasteurization has demonstrated diverse applications beyond its original intent, from wine to milk, highlighting the essence of technological affordance. Users redefine and innovate based on their needs, endowing the technology with unique functions and value. With the widespread application of pasteurization in milk production, urban dwellers gradually gained access to safe milk, and the number of people suffering from diseases caused by contaminated milk plummeted. On family dinner tables, children could enjoy fresh and healthy milk daily, leading to improved health. People began to recognize the impact of microorganisms in the microscopic world on the quality of food. The public gradually accepted the influence of invisible technology, microbial theory, on daily life. The concept that diseases could be prevented rather than merely treated permeated social culture, driving the development of other public health measures such as vaccination and water purification. This fostered a collective consciousness of prevention is better than cure, and propelled the popularization of preventive medicine in society. Consumers increasingly believed that scientifically processed food, such as packaged milk, was safer than traditional methods, such as bulk milk. This paved the way for the widespread adoption of other industrial products like canned and frozen foods. Dairy farms expanded in scale, modern production equipment and standardized processes gradually took shape, and the food industry entered a new phase of development. This also prompted countries to enact relevant laws and regulations, such as the U.S. Pasteurized Milk Ordinance, PMO. Enacted in 1924, the PMO significantly enhanced milk safety and became a global model for dairy safety regulation. The interplay between technology and tradition has never ceased. In the early 20th century, some groups resisted pasteurized milk, initiating the raw milk movement. They claimed that heating destroyed the naturalness of milk and that raw milk was more nutritious. This controversy persists in some health communities today, reflecting the tension between technology and traditional lifestyles. These individuals, who oppose technology in favor of complete naturalness, are akin to those discussed in the From Garden to Earth section of our class, who pursue a fully organic and natural lifestyle. From its inception to the present, pasteurization has profoundly transformed people's lives. It continues to play a vital role today and will undoubtedly write more chapters in the future, contributing to human dietary health and the improvement of living standards.